Good morning and welcome to our visit to Mars. Guess who we're
Yes.
listening to?
I can't even guess who's on Mars.
No. Don't you have a song that reflects this fantastic artist's
do.
name?
Sometimes I feel like watching you.
Watching Hua Chenyu. Oh, I love it.
Watching. Yeah.
You gotta get that.
I gotta get that H in there.
The H has got to be clear. Oh, we are excited to revisit and join you Martians into checking out. This is a very recently released video 6 days ago. As of the time we're recording it, we are ahead of schedule recording because Johnny's on vacation, so you're not going to see this for a little bit. By then, it'll be like, I don't know, 2 weeks old, something like that. So we're trying to stay on the cutting edge, but we're also clearly not.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that you can say about us is we are not on the cutting edge.
This song is Warm House. This was the Mars concert in Chongqing. If I'm saying that correctly, I don't know. But we have English subs to check out. If we need to, we will, of course, blur the video. But we're going to try wrong button. Also the wrong button. But do this.
Okay, please, while we're here, while we're forcefully here, please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell so you always know what you're up to.
I meant to pull up the video. There it is. But also, while we're on the subject, we appreciate your support. If you would please click on the link below, help buy us or to buy us a coffee to help grow this just amazing channel. That's
Amazingly
so smooth,
well run,
just
streamlined channel.
technically perfectness.
God.
You can also become a silver, gold, or diamond throne member to be part of the shenanigans, if I may borrow from one of your words.
Richard, I would fire you if I wasn't worse than you were.
I still think a day of you running the buttons and me playing piano would be, well, that might be the end of the channel.
It's just comforting to know that our status quo is always very low. That there's really no pressure of either of us losing our job anytime soon.
But what I was going to say before the button fiasco, we're going to try to watch this so that you, Johnny, can see everything, and then if there's a copyright issue, then I will have to blur it in post. So, but let's jump in.
Okay. I love Hua.
Get the volume all the way up. Yep.
就看得到山丘，烟囱旁有磨蹭脚踝淘气的小狗，牛奶依旧很热，足够温暖我浅浅胸口。摇椅上的辽阔，也许成年后就配拥有。
Let's not quiet the audiences right now.
I know.
悲伤都在逃走，那座阁楼有些唠叨，但也很温柔。面包依旧很多，可以慰藉好多次等候。小时候的快乐，就是永远在时间外走。睡了多久？梦又赶走忧愁，满天的星也不会。 就算总有风离开，就算黑夜降下来，只要睡在我的温暖房子，我就还拥有所有。他人们的害怕路边沉默的裂口，为何他们长大后就不像小时候？我的伙伴总说想看星满星星的宇宙，不知疲倦的鸟能不能别将一切带走？我睡不着，醒来满是忧伤。爸爸妈妈，可不可以牵着我的手？我绝不会走。
Okay.
As the kids say, he is a vibe. He is a vibe.
Beautiful poetry. Again, this is the Hua Chenyu English subs channel. And I know it's got to be so hard to translate the meaning and the artistry of something that was written in Chinese. Oh, you lost the audio? Well, I'm saying fantastic things.
Oh, okay. You're back.
Okay, good.
You're back. Okay. I'm going to trust that you said fantastic things.
It was the most brilliant thing I've ever said about Hua Chenyu, and you missed
Damn it,
it.
I missed it. I missed it.
Not really. No, just with his lyrics. I mean, there's an art to translating from another language. So you guys are doing great. Again, kudos to you at the Hua Chenyu English subs channel. I like the picture that's being painted, so it's guiding me in such a way. I'm assuming he co-wrote this. If you guys can fill us in on that, I don't have that information. He doesn't always write his lyrics, but I know he's always part of what he wants from the lyrics or the melody. So I know there's a collaborative effort. I'm assuming this is on his latest album. Again, please fill me in if I'm wrong. I want to be corrected on that. You know, one thing I did want to talk about, because I've seen comments come in about his voice, being off key or off pitch, or him being a bad singer, etc. I want to address this.
I was going to talk about this very thing, actually, but go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're delayed anyway, so hopefully you catch up in a moment when I'm done with my spiel.
Okay. Go ahead.
The thing is that in today's market, even the rock singers, a lot of the artists, and not just pop, but a lot of the rock singers are using autotune and Melodyne and things like that, or singing to pre-recorded tracks to cheat, because the standard is set so ridiculously high, to the point of where it's not even human. It's inhuman.
Unrealistic expectation. Yeah.
Absolutely. So he brings that old school, I'm going to call it 90s, even though I was born in the 70s, but it's that 90s rock feel with just a raw vocal. There's no track singing. There's no post-production. Most of the stuff you hear, even on the contest shows and all stuff like that, a lot of it is post-produced, fixed, at least in the US, right? So he's keeping it so real, so raw, so beautiful in that. Yes, he's sometimes sharp. Yes, he's sometimes flat. But I don't care. The only reason I'm even talking about it is because comments came in. I'm not actually distracted by it. I enjoy his storytelling. He's not trying to be pitch perfect. Obviously, that's something he could improve if he wanted to. We've heard him land the notes absolutely perfect as he goes through. He's just.
I think the last video we talked about, we were talking about his prowess as a singer, which can be overlooked because of his
Yes.
artistry, because he's, across the board. And we were like, he really can sing in a very conventional way. Like he's a great
He's
singer.
amazing. But he allows himself to just float in the right songs with the right vibe. And this is one of them. I could hear it's a little sharp, a little flat. It's fine as far as that goes. But that's not what great artistry or storytelling is. It's not just the pitch. That's a dimension, as I refer to the 7 dimensions of singing. That's just one of 7 things that makes a great singer and storyteller. You have flexibility, you've got breathing, intonation, range, tone, articulation, and strength. He could easily just press a button. It is that standard to just, so I'm going to bring in 50% autotune. And he doesn't. He stays true to his vocal capacity and intention in that moment, which more bands and artists should take a lead from. So kudos to him on that.
Yeah, he comes from sort of the Radiohead school. It's like, imagine if Tom York corrected himself. It would just ruin the whole thing.
It wouldn't work.
It's like this song, and he's, we all know he has a Radiohead influence, which I love, but he does his own thing to it. I mean, even the chord progression. So D, F sharp, G minor. That's,
yeah.
I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? It's like, but he's doing his own thing to it. So it's an homage, but still paving his own way. There's many different things that draw us to music, and yes, one is, an appreciation for talent and skill, applauding somebody that's really honed their skills and can just, and
we celebrate that on this channel.
Of perfection.
Yeah.
Yes. There's no doubt about that. There's something to that, but there's also, it's creating a mood. It's taking you to another place, like changing your feeling, your vibration. Even it's just like it transcends things. It takes you just to another dimension, and sometimes what's required is something, or planet in this case. What's required for that is not perfection. It's doing something different. So that's art. It's much broader than just, he or she is technically perfect, which again we love, but there's a lot more to it. One
of my favorite quotes that I've used, I don't know if I mentioned it on the channel, but I use it when I'm teaching all the time, is Pablo Picasso said, learn, and this is a loose translation, but learn the skill like a pro so you can break it like an artist. So it's yes, you want to be able to learn how to sing in key and control your breathing and articulate everything and develop your range, all those things, but then serve the song. Let your emotions like thrive and breathe in that moment. And if you choose to abandon the skills, that's going to turn off some people and it'll turn on others. It's just, like you said, a vibration to certain audience members and taste and all of that. So.
And that's the nature of art too,
It is. It is. Yeah.
Gonna like the same thing. I love him.
Appreciate that he's not jumping on the bandwagon with so many other artists of just slap on autotune just to satisfy the critics. He's not.
Yep.
Love his body language as he tells the story too.
就能再相守。只是失去温暖房子以后，我弄丢了我的枕头。
Wow.
He's like watching a musical. It
Is.
it feels choreographed. I mean, I wonder if he does. Let you guys fill us in here. The Martians. Does he ever talk about his body language? Just like, does he practice what he's gonna do? Is it impulsive? I feel like maybe there's a mix of both. Like thinking about what he, you know what I mean? Like it's not like a typical dance moves by any means, but
Right. I think there's an authenticity there. It comes from a very honest place. All his music comes from an honest place. I think the performances come from an honest place, but he's also smart too, and he knows how to, like Michael. Michael Jackson was the master of
play into the theatrics. Yeah.
Yeah, but also it's like his heart is just is big and real, and it's like, and everything he's singing is coming from the heart. And yeah, but he's definitely authentic, but yeah, he knows what he's doing.
He's
too.
smart.
I mean, the production, yeah.
There's definitely an intelligence at play. Anyway, thank you guys for recommending this one. Glad we were able to watch something that was relatively recent, and very relatively recent for our channel. And we are planning, just to confirm, we are absolutely doing a Hua Chenyu Reaction Wednesday coming up. Things got delayed a little bit because we had to take a couple of Reaction Wednesdays off, but it is coming soon. So thank you for your patience. And until then, and until next time, good morning, good afternoon, good night.
Truman Show. Cool. See you
Bye.
later.